Hey, good evening, funny fans, and welcome to Comedy Sports Maine versus Maine. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. Please stand by.
Running out of steam and I'm needing to unload. Wishing I was in my bed, but I'm on the road. Sunset closing the door on another day. If I can make it through the city and the traffic, I'll be okay. Way home, way home. I'm just looking for my way home. Way home, way home. Everybody's got to find their way home. I'm looking at the cars and I'm thinking about the lives. Everybody's a child, so many husbands and wives. Moving all at the same time in their own ways. But too many people are treating this like a race. Way home, way home. We're all looking for our way home. Way home, way home. Let's make sure everybody gets home. Now things are getting slower and congestion is insane. You got your blinker on and you're nosing in my lane. I say, go ahead, what's a second or two to me? I'm just trying to get from point A to point B safely. Safely, 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 safely. Now things are getting slower and congestion is insane. You got your blinker on and you're nosing into my lane. I say go ahead, what's a second or two to me? I'm just trying to get from point A to point B safely. Way home, way home. We're all looking for our way home. Way home, way
Hey, funny fans, east or west, we'll be getting started in just a couple of minutes. Please stand by.
You sparked the light on my horizon. No sound yet that I can hear, but I know upon reflection you are much closer than you appear. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. 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 Do the work I ask of you requires skill, requires speed. I swear I won't stand in your way in someone else's hour of need. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside.
Hello again, funny fans. We'll be getting started with this epic match, Portland v. Portland, in just a couple of minutes. Please stand by.
Wailing past me, I say a prayer for those you serve. I look again to where you came from. There may be more behind the curtain. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside.
A medical emergency. Pass with care, my dear, the road is wide. I'll take you with me. I'm crossing over. I'm crossing over. Don't try to stop me. I'm crossing over. Crossing over.
Good evening once again, funny fans. We'll get started in just a moment.
Don't try to look me in the face. Give me lots of breathing space. Your signals and communions leave me cold.
Here's my pre-match prediction.
Approach
Portland
me
is going to
with
win.
the utmost care. Hold your breath, say your prayers. Both of us may yet get to be old. I'll take you with me. Oh, I'm crossing over. Oh, I'm crossing over. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't try to stop me, no. I'm crossing over. Oh, I'm crossing over.
I heart my phone times Google, and I'm sure you feel the same. It's always there for me with a message or a picture or a game. I fear contact's coming soon on this flawless afternoon. Our worlds are gonna collide.
And good evening, funny fans, and welcome to Portland versus Portland. Good evening, East, and good afternoon, West. Tonight's red team features the Portland, Maine Events. Up first for Portland, it's Julie Candy Nye, Jenny Wren White Walker, and the captain, Krista Gimme Simonis. In blue tonight, the Portland, Oregon Donors, featuring Dr. Dave Danger Ross, Sam White Legs Whittington, and our captain tonight from Portland, Amy Zingray. And give it up virtually for your referee tonight in stripes, Shane Reaction Henson.
Welcome to Comedy Sports Streaming. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have two teams battling it out for your laughs and adoration. They haven't seen anyone else in weeks, and they are desperate for attention. Likewise, I am your ref, Shane. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm here to keep this match on track. To that end, there's a very important foul that I need to tell you about, and that is the brown bag foul. Now, this would be called if I heard anything that was inappropriate. The offending player would have to wear a brown paper sack over their head for the remainder of that scene or game. And this is not an honor because comedy sports is a match for everyone. And that brings me to you, tonight's loyal fans. You're going to be giving us the suggestions in the chat box. But if you say anything that calls for the brown bag foul, you better be ready for our chat goddess, Mary Ann Rambo, to give you the boot. Isn't that right, Mary Ann?
Oh, I got your back, your reflitude.
Mary Ann has
mad
the
with
boot.
power, mad with it. Now, I can't do all this by myself, though I know I look good enough to do so. But I'm going to need both team captains on the screens. Here they are. Welcome. Amy.
Hi, Ref Shane.
Portland, Oregon. Krista from Portland, Maine. Already coming in with that high energy. All right, so we need to see who's going to pick the opening round game. I actually have a coin because I don't need to have pockets at this time.
Wow, cool.
Amy, as home captain, I'm going to have you call it in the air.
I'm going to say tails tonight.
I'm going to say it's a penny.
It's heads. Sorry, Krista.
It was a penny.
You should have said on the floor.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Krista, what do you want to open with?
I would like to open with the game of Switch Interview, please.
Fantastic. Prepare yourselves.
Yes.
Marianne, can you get for me in the chat? Let's do some like subjects in school, nouns, and maybe even concepts.
You heard her, fans. Let's go.
For the game of Switch Interview, what'll happen is we'll have a player up from each side, and they will be giving you TV talk shows made up by your suggestion. Let's start by getting a player from each side on the screens. All right, Marianne, do you have a first suggestion for us?
Yes, our very first suggestion comes from Dean. He has suggested biology.
Biology. All right, players, so your first scene is biology. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Then let's see it.
So you've discovered a completely new form of life.
I have, yes. I don't know much about biology, but it seems to me that this new life form has recently sprung up all over the world.
I understand that you've named it after yourself.
I have. This new form of life is called Fred.
Not Fredlings? Fred...
No, I prefer to go by Fred. Ergo, this new life form that we see all over... I mean, there's one behind you right now.
What?
Yes, don't scare them. They get a little scared. They do like grilled cheese sandwiches.
Right, I'll be right back. I have to make a grilled cheese sandwich.
Excellent.
All right, let's switch. Marianne, can I get another suggestion?
Absolutely. From Rebecca, we have the suggestion of band.
Band? All right, band. Let's see it.
Oh, that was when I lost my clarinet. Oh, it looks like you might have swallowed it.
Well, I've never heard such a fascinating story. I was a clarinet man back in the day myself. I played the old licorice stick a few times.
Uh-huh. Did you ever play the kettle drum?
Yeah, the kettle drum, you joke.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I have one made out of nacho cheese.
Switch! All right, Marianne, let's get another suggestion.
We had several people suggest the suggestion of banana.
Oh, good healthy snack. Banana, let's see it.
So you were asking me, wanted to know about the bunches of bananas I took.
Well, we did find that there was 13 of them missing after you left, so that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, well, when I was in craft services, they told me that you had too many, and so...
Well, we had enough, but now we don't have enough, so where did they go?
Switch!
All right, Ref Shane. Yes, our next suggestion comes from Rhea. She has suggested maps. M like Mary, APS maps.
All right, let's see it.
I don't mind using maps. I don't mind using electronic maps, but they're not as fun to fold.
Yes, I understand you're trying to use the, bring back the big format roadmap as a one-woman mission. Can you tell us about it and what drove you to this?
Oh, that was good.
Thank you very much. I do that on the side.
A map saved my life once.
A map saved your life. That must be a fascinating story.
Its various folds and creases formed itself into a tent and saved me from a raging storm.
That really is fascinating. I've never known that maps could do that. I guess the sat-nav GPS generation just wouldn't understand.
Nope, Siri's not going to help you with a storm.
Switch! Marianne, let's get our next suggestion.
I'm really appreciating Chad's suggestion of paperweight.
All right, paperweight.
This has to be the most exciting paperweight that I've ever seen.
I've never seen a paperweight like it at all. It's
Donald, the glass inlays here. You know, why don't you take a look? Oh, wow. Now, just see those flowers that have just been put, like, directly into the top? You know, each paperweight, they say they don't have a function. But this one,
weirdly
holy. Really? Tell me more about
Here,
that.
you take it back. Well, you take this one back. And I actually brought my own paperweight.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, it also controls my computer.
Oh! And that is time! The game of Switch interview! Well done. What's going to happen now is we need our fans to vote. You got to see both teams playing in this format. So for the users on Zoom, you're going to have a little pop-up come up that allows you to vote for which team you wanted to win more, the red team or the blue team. Now, if you're watching from YouTube, you don't have that option, but go ahead and tell us in the comments. We still want to know.
All righty, the numbers are coming in, Shane.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's back and forth. It is amazing. Let's wait just a few more seconds. We'll see how this goes. Wow.
The anticipation is killing me.
The anticipation is there. All right, let's call it right there. That's going to be 5 big points for the blue team, putting Portland ahead 5-0. Back to you, your rectitude.
Well done from my hometown. We've got Amy already on the screen. Thank you so much.
Hi there.
Amy, you get to tell us what your team is going to be playing next.
We're going to play the fantastic game of Rideshare.
Excellent. So we need to send someone out. Who's going out?
We're going to send Dr. Dave out, make sure he doesn't hear our clues.
All right, let's get Dr. Dave out of this Zoom meeting for temporary basis.
Dr. Dave is on hold. He cannot see or hear what is happening right now.
Thank you, Marianne.
Fantastic. So what we need to get from the fans is an occupation, a location as a destination, and a celebrity that isn't in trouble. Go ahead and work on that. In the meantime, what's going to happen is we'll have both of our riders, Amy and Sam, getting in the ride share that Dr. Dave is driving. Now, he doesn't know what their occupation is, where exactly they're going, and what celebrity they just met. So they will have to clue him in subtly while the game goes on so he can get all 3 of those things. Let's see, do we have our 3 suggestions yet?
We sure do. We have the suggestion from Richard of Bricklayer, the suggestion from Donis of Tom Hanks for our celebrity, and our location from Dean is the moon.
Fantastic. Thank you, fans, for these wonderful suggestions. Drivers, do you have all those?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's get Dr. Dave back in here.
Marianne is taking Dr. Dave off the hold, inviting him back into the Zoom meeting.
He is on his way back.
Both players, go ahead and jump on the screen while we wait for him. Do you guys love this album? I happen to know the people that made it. There he is! All right, everybody, are we ready for our game of Rideshare?
Yes!
Then let's see it!
Oh, hey, you guys, welcome to Portland, eh?
Thank you
good
so
to be
much.
here. It's beautiful here. I had no idea you guys had such prettiness around.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, this time of year is just amazing. So, tell me some of the things you've done. Tell me some of the things you want to do.
Oh, it's been really hard. I mean, it just weighs us down a lot just to even pack them into the job site. It's really crazy.
It's terrible. I mean, it's like sardines in there. Am I right?
I mean, they
right.
get compressed. Yeah.
Just so much compression. I mean, what can I tell you? It's we're so close to the ocean that we all eat sardines all the time. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I guess that's what you eat here in Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm just
the
happy.
ocean, probably because the ocean is controlled tide-wise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the moon, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I can take you there. Sure. No
But
problem.
you knew that because you already had it on your GPS. So
It's
I mean,
right here on my GPS. Yeah, I'm going to the moon.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
All right, you've got a minute past already.
Boy, this is just sure easy on the old hands, isn't it?
it's a lot easier than going down to our old regular jobs, isn't it? I mean, you just gotta trowel it all on and
the wheelbarrow, the grout.
You guys, hey, are you guys here for the? Are you guys here for the big meeting, the big convention? That's the concrete workers.
One of them. Oh no, that's at the Hilton. We're at the concrete.
But we always seem to
must
come
be
together.
The ceramic people then, the clay workers.
No, there's a huge wall between them and us.
Oh, you must be here with the gardeners then, because y'all are in landscaping.
Well,
we do some landscaping, but we're not in the plant and dirt part of it. We're in the construction part of it.
Oh.
Retaining and privacy.
You make walls. Is that it?
But it's with a specific kind of material.
Are you masons? Are you stonemasons?
Well, not stone. We like more of a red tone to what we work with.
You've got 30 seconds left.
Oh, so you're making clay walls.
Oh my God.
He just doesn't even understand that there's 3 holes in the middle of everything that we do.
I know. Nobody does, really.
It's silly. Do you know who did? Was who we met in the airport. That was amazing. I had no idea.
Cool. He was cool about it.
Yeah.
He was cool, huh? He
was carrying a half-deflated volleyball.
I had to run after him. Run.
Oh yeah, because he has a house here in town. Tom Hanks, he does. He's got a house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Portland.
Is that why he was there?
That's why he was
That must have been why he was there. Yeah. But get back to your job. Oh,
And that is time.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what great passengers! Don't forget to leave a tip. All right. And when you go back to the airport, give me a call.
I enjoyed your Portland dialect. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah,
Extra 12% tip.
No problem.
All right, Dr. Dave, where are you taking them?
I'm taking them to the moon.
That is correct.
Am I right?
What celebrity did they just meet?
Tom Hanks. Yeah.
That is correct.
Uh-huh.
What is their occupation?
They're professional bowlers.
No, that is not correct. I'm so sorry.
well.
Great work, team.
Hey, Ref Shane, I would like to give a point to fan Heather, who correctly guessed that the video footage was from Portland's own Rocky Butte neighborhood.
Oh, that's awesome. Way to go.
Well, that puts Heather in second place.
Wow, that's how things are going. All right, so keep that game fresh in your mind because I need the red team captain on the screens. Hi, Krista.
Hi.
Hey, before we get started, can you get me what type of suggestion would you like for your next game?
Any kind of object, any kind of noun would be great. To start with. Yep.
All right, and what are you going to be playing?
We'd like to play the game of replay, please.
Fantastic. So in addition to that, Marianne, can you also get for me a film genre and a literary style?
The fans are all over it. Thank you.
Love it. All right. Krista, go ahead and prepare your team. For the game of replay, we're going to start with a nice neutral scene, but then at some point I'm going to blow my whistle and we're going to replay that scene with the new styles added on top of it. Let's go ahead and get 2 players on the screens. And Marianne, what's going to be our first suggestion?
Our suggestion for the scene is Porcupine from Erica.
Oh, Porcupine. And just so that we're prepared with the other 2, what's going to be our film genre?
Absolutely. Our film genre is actually a TV genre of after-school special.
Oh.
Our literary genre is from multiple people is science fiction.
Excellent. So when we get to there, I will let the players decide which order they want to do those in. But let's go ahead and start with our neutral scene of Porcupine. Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Then let's see it.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, Georgia?
Jimmy. You want to say something?
Yeah, sure, I want to see something.
Okay. That there tree right there, there's a real rare animal in it.
Really?
What you need to do is sweet talk it down, and you can get in our club.
I can get in your club if I sweet talk this animal down?
Yep.
Okay. I will call it Sweet Nothings.
Great idea.
Hey there, animal. You look awful cute. Animal, what's all that stuff on your fur? It's glinting and shining in the sun.
Get a little closer to it.
It seems to be preening itself.
That's its way of telling you that it likes you. Yeah, get closer.
I feel the need that I should help it preen itself too. Okay.
And that is time. It was about to get too dangerous. Sorry, folks. All right, now we get to replay that scene in another style. Which style do we want to start with? We had
Your
after
options
school
were-
special and science fiction.
Science fiction. We want to start with science fiction.
All right, so we're going to see that scene replayed with science fiction. Let's see it.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Georgia 1, come in.
Jimmy, I'm outside. I need help getting in, but you have to do something for me.
Georgia 1, this is what we trained for.
Jimmy, you have to go to that alien life form and convince it that you're a friend.
Intergalactic Regulation 185 says that we should not interfere with alien life forms.
Jimmy!
Georgia 1, you're my best friend, and it does look awful cute. I will interact with it for you. Just don't tell anyone. Approaching life form now. I think it might be friendly. Approaching.
And that is time. Disgusting. Great. All right, so we're going to replay that now once more with the after school special genre. Let's see it.
Hey, nerd.
Hey, you shouldn't pick on me.
Yeah, well, guess what, nerd? I saw you with your biology presentation. Well, I need an A too. So you know what you're gonna do for me?
No, I'm gonna make your lunch again?
Yeah, you're gonna do that. And you're gonna go outside with me. 12 o'clock, right after lunch.
Yeah?
You're gonna get that biology animal and you're gonna bring it to me, or you're dead meat.
This week it's all about porcupines.
Who are you doing this for? Who?
Hey, George, do you hear that? You hear that noise?
You can stand up to bullies. See, bullies, they have something inside themselves that makes them hurt. But you are special. You shouldn't bully. We should be friends.
And that is time. the game of replay. Thank you so much, my red team.
You're very welcome, Ref Shane.
Thank you. Get away from me. All right. Now, we need to vote between those two teams. Once again, we saw rideshare on the blue team and we saw replay on the red team. So again, for Zoom users, you're going to have a little pop-up box and it says vote for who delighted you more or something less technical than that. And for our YouTube users, yell it in the comments. That is the way of America.
I guess YouTube could yell at the camera and the screen as well if they'd like to.
You know, whatever satisfies you. I don't know anymore.
Oh, it's coming up. We're a couple more seconds. Here we go. Still some coming in, Shane. And the question says, which team entertained you more in that round? All right, let's stop the poll right there. We've got 5 big points for Maine. Looks like we got a tied match. 5 for Portland, 5 for Maine, and 1 for Heather.
Way to go, Heather. You're still in this thing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take the blue team captain back on the screen. Hi, Amy. Welcome back. Your team gets to play another game. What's it going to be? Oh, you're on mute. -1 point, Amy.
Oh, no. Well, that puts the Portland, Maine team ahead now with a score of 5-4 and 1 for Heather.
Tech support, please.
Tech support. Okay, great. Marianne, can you get in the suggestions an item that you don't normally need tech support for?
Absolutely. We're all over it.
Thank you. What'll happen now is Amy's going to call in to get tech support on the item of your choosing. Now, her 2 other players have instruction manuals in their own home, and those are the only things that they can get the advice from. So it's probably not going to match the object you're getting. Let's go ahead and get 2 of our players on the screen. All right, Marianne, can you get me that item?
Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and take a suggestion from Christina. She needs support for her dog.
Ooh, Christina, I get you. I get you. All right, so it's tech support for a dog. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's see it.
Welcome to tech support. How may I help you?
Hi, this is about my Shar-Pei.
Oh, those are very, very lovely. Are you having issues?
Yes, I can't get it started.
Well, I have a few suggestions for you. I would like you to keep soldering and make it tight at all times.
Okay, let me get this down. Keep soldering.
Yep. And then you want to make sure that if you're also going to want to make sure that the primary gear and the on and off switch are both in the off position.
Okay, forgive me. I'm really new at this. I don't know anything. Okay, but where do I find the on-off switch on my dog?
Well, it is underneath the main housing, next to the switch module.
Is there a label on that?
Yes, it's called switch module. If it's not there, look next to the fill tube by the pusher. You should. It's round, so you should be able to find it easily.
No, that's a nose.
It's on the underneath side.
I'm just not getting this. I'm sorry.
Oh, I always have such a hard time with Shar-Peis. Could I get you to my manager who is an expert in them?
Yeah, please.
Oh, okay. Here he goes.
Oh, hello. Sorry, you caught me in my car, but I'm driving to work, but I'll be able to help you out. No problem. What can I do for you?
Thank you so much for helping me. I can't find the on-off switch on my Shar-Pei dog.
Oh, clean up all spills and soils as soon as possible.
Well, he hasn't started yet.
Huh. Okay, well, make sure the bottom of pots and pans are clean and dry. Use a ruler to determine the flatness of the bottom.
Okay, I have a ruler. I have some pots and pans. I'll be right back.
But do not place a canner on 2 surface cooking areas at the same time, as that may cause injury.
Wait, I'm sorry. You want me to cook my dog?
Well, a hot surface indicator light.
Oh, okay. That's on.
Good. And center rear control knob, dual size element.
I try not to touch the control knob.
Okay. Right front control knob, warming function, simmer function.
If I scratch his chest, he looks happy.
Perfect.
And that is time! Now, players, I forgot to ask in the beginning, what instruction manuals were you reading from?
I had the 1998 Reader's Digest New Fix It Yourself manual.
I had a Whirlpool electric cooktop.
Now that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? All right, thank you so much, Blue Team. Fans, go ahead and keep that game fresh in your mind. I once again need the Red Team captain on the screen. Welcome back.
Hi.
Krista, again, what suggestion would you like to get for your next game?
How about an occasion?
An occasion. Marianne, please get an occasion for us.
We're on it.
And Krista, what game would your team like to play?
We'd like to play the game of Oscar-winning moment.
Love it. All right, go ahead and prepare yourself.
Great.
For the game of Oscar-winning moment, we're going to have a nice thing happening, but at any point when I want to up the drama, I'm going to blow my whistle and tell them to give us an Oscar-winning moment. This is the moment that won them the award. You'll see the clip over at the award show. We want to see the drama here, but then they have to go back from that 10 down to the 0 to go the rest of their scene. Let's go ahead and get 2 players on the screens. And Marianne, can you tell us our suggestion, please?
Absolutely. We had a couple people in chat suggest the suggestion of anniversary.
Anniversary. Awesome. All right, players, are you ready for the game of Oscar-winning moment?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's see it.
Deborah.
Yeah, kiddo.
I'm glad we could do this.
Me too. I mean, Susan, I'm sorry I called you kiddo. It's just
It's okay, Deborah.
Ever since we finally graduated, I feel like maybe we can be adults now.
Like we can finally be something more.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's a connection that we always had.
Krista, give us your Oscar-winning moment.
And I was just thinking, that maybe now that we're not in dorms and we've been out on our own officially for a month.
Yeah.
It's our 1-month anniversary. And I want to know if you'll move in with me. Because there's nothing I want more, Deborah. There's nothing I want more.
Yes, Susan, yes.
Deborah, yes. I'm so excited. What's your favorite cereal?
Kix.
I'll buy some for you.
I love you.
I love you too, Deborah.
I love you, Susan.
Hey, rent's due.
Oh, Sean.
Rent?
Julie, give us your Oscar-winning moment.
They didn't know how hard it was for me. I was out there on the streets, renting out these one-room apartments. No one wanted to take them. No one wanted to leave them. No one wanted to pay their rent. It was tough. It was so tough. I had to hold it all in just to keep from breaking down.
Sean, we had no idea.
No, we didn't know. We've never done this before.
This is our very first time out on our own.
Yeah, can you just tell us how that works?
Yeah, you give me money.
And that is time! The game of Oscar-winning moment. I know that game well. You just give me money. It's a great one. Thank you.
Good change.
All right, so fans, it's again time to vote between those two games. We had the tech support of the blue team. We had the Oscar-winning moment of the red team. Once again, little pop-up is going to come up for you to give your votes, your love, and adoration.
All right, it's up there now, Shane. Here we go.
But I'm never allowed to vote. It just comes up, and I sit there and I think, what would I do if I were a fan? I don't know.
Are you pondering that now, Shane?
Is this an appropriate time? Should I not?
Yeah, I would ponder it right now because this poll is complete with 5 more big points for the blue team, putting Portland, Oregon ahead 9-5 and 1 for Heather. And Dolly Parton got commission.
Great. All right, fantastic. So now let's go ahead and challenge both teams to the game of Town Hall. Marianne, if you will get a suggestion from me of something that people generally don't have strong feelings about.
All right, fans, so let's get a noun of something that people don't care about either way, typically.
Yeah, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a town hall for a made-up town here. If you want to go ahead and get me a town name as well. Sorry, I'm just throwing things at you. And we're going to have a town hall meeting for this town to decide whether or not to allow this thing. So let's go ahead and get all of our players on the screens. All right, Marianne, let's start by, did you get us a town name? I threw that in the last minute.
Absolutely. Rebecca has suggested Traverse City for our town name.
Is it Traver or Traver?
Traverse City.
Traverse City. Thank you so much. And what is our town hall about?
Our town hall, according to Sky, is about yogurt.
Yogurt. Oh, a hot topic issue. I get it. All right. Thank you so much. Then let's begin town hall. All right, citizens, thank you so much for joining us at this town hall. We have like a really debated topic that we're all gonna talk about right now because they told me that we had to. So it's about whether or not we're gonna let that new yogurt shop open up in town. So if like any of you have some feelings about it, just like go ahead and raise your hand and tell me, I guess, what you feel. Yeah, you there in the blue, go ahead.
I think that you gotta have it. I'm Porterhouse from the Beef Council. I know that I represent beef, but if it weren't for beef, where would you get the dairy for the yogurt? If we don't have more yogurt with less people eating cow, I think that it's gonna be a terrible impact to my industry.
Oh my God, are you telling me that dairy comes from meat? That's so gross. Ugh. All right, enough of that. Let's go to Lucinda. Yeah, what is it?
Yes, hi. I hope you can all hear me okay. My name is Lucinda. I've been a resident of this town for nearly 40 years. And, you know, the Porterhouse is trying to destroy what we stand for. You know, this town has never been about yogurt. We are not that cultured. We stick to what we know. And, you know, what we know is good old-fashioned bananas and cheese. There's never been a need for yogurt, and I don't envision us having a need now. You know, if he was to come along and somebody's coming along with their big yogurt agenda, well, you know, it's just gonna hurt us in the long run. Our character.
Cap, stop talking. That was like way too much feelings. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you in the hat, go ahead.
Oh, I'm surprised you saw me off in the corner here, away from everybody else.
Yeah, I've got really good eyes.
Thank you so much for joining this meeting. My name is Cherry Garcia, and I am the big name that you are talking about, miss.
Oh,
yes,
are you the yogurt person?
Lucinda I am the person that you are talking to, so why don't you just address your needs to me personally instead of dragging it out in front of the whole town?
That seems fair. Does anyone want to like schedule a fight in the parking lot after this? Yeah, cool. All right, we'll come back to that though. Yeah, you, old Miss Travers, go ahead.
Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Many of you know my great-grandfather is the one who established this town and named it. And I will take Cherry on any day if you want to change the makeup of my town.
I do.
And I stand by little Lucy. I love you, Lucinda. She was in my second grade class all the way up till 8th grade. I stand by her. Bananas, cheese, it's the foundation.
Okay,
We have to stick to the foundation of our town.
The foundation of your town is nothing but nightmare smoothie fuel.
I'll take you on any day.
You take that back! Okay. I will have order. Meow, 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 meow. Order. Okay. Gosh, I lead this. Yeah, you with the other hat. God, what? Yeah, go.
Who? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Callie the Destroyer. I'm here representing both the Hindu Pantheon and the Michigan State Tattoo Artists Association. We all got skin in the game here, and it's really important that we all just really consider all the ramifications of everything that we're doing. Now, as Callie the Destroyer, I would much rather not have a yogurt stand here in this town because the probiotics and the healthy fats would prolong everybody's life. And that just goes against everything that I stand for. So in the name of poor health, I say no.
See, he's on our side.
He's on our side. Yes, he is.
Okay, Tappy Tap Tap. That's all well and good, but I think that in the traditional American way, we will be solving this with a fight in the parking lot. So I will see you all there.
We have another speaker.
Yes, we do.
What?
What kind of a moderator are you in this town? Who elected her in this city?
Listen, my dad said I could have this job, so don't even.
I know your father.
Yes, thank you. I don't want to take up a lot of time, but my name is Ursula. I moved here from Germany, and I just want to say that the American yogurt is not good. It should be quark. It should be quark. We all should be eating quark, and it's closer to cheese.
Quark?
Cheese is good.
Cheese is good.
It's closer to cheese. It's good.
I vote quark.
I'm in favor of quark.
Oh my gosh. Are we good with whatever the heck that word is?
Yeah.
Quark.
All right, great. Then tappy tap tap. It's Kavorkistan, whatever. Yay! And that's time! The game of Town Hall! I'm going back to a referee. All right. So I think for this one, we're going to let the fans vote on who delighted them more. Am I correct?
That's right. Let's do that.
Okay, great.
Keep in mind, its score is now 9-5-1. 9-5-1, Portland, Oregon ahead. Please
and I know
vote
that
for
you
me.
want to vote for me, obviously, but I
Yes,
announced it, so you're just going to have to vote for the team that delighted you more.
All right, Shane, it's pretty obvious right now what's happening. We got ourselves 5 big points for the red team, which makes Maine ahead. 10-9 for Portland to 1 for Heather. Maine has taken the lead.
All right. See, we just keep on cooking here. Okay, great. Then let's go ahead and head to our final game tonight. I want to challenge both teams to the game of Back in My Day. So Marianne, if you can start getting some suggestions from me of like common household items, maybe popular apps for cell phones, and things we didn't have 50 years ago. And let's go ahead and get all of our players on the screen. So, for the game of Back in My Day, it's a pretty classic setup day. We're going to get the suggestion from you, and let's say it was cows. It might go something like this.
Back in my day, we didn't have cows. We had to get our milk from an udder source.
Oh my.
That's right. It's all puns this round.
Are we going to hear a bell if they get a
Yes,
point?
please give me a bell when it's good.
Okay,
What are we going
thanks.
to hear when it's not good?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
that.
keep up with the points then.
Great. So I will have players raise their hand when they have a pun ready for me. Marianne, what's going to be our first suggestion?
Our very first suggestion comes from Karen, and she suggested spatula.
All right, spatula is our suggestion. Let's begin. Who's got one? All right, Amy, go ahead.
Back in my day, we didn't have spatulas. And first one I got, I thought I was gonna flip.
All right, Jenny Wren.
Back in my day, we didn't have spatulas. You got what you got. Handle it.
Ooh, nice. Dr. Dave.
Back in my day, we didn't have spatulas, and all of our pancakes were only cooked on one side.
Oh, no. Krista.
Back in my day, we didn't have spatulas. You used your fingers and it was good enough.
Yikes. All right. Let's go
No
ahead and
points.
get another suggestion. Marianne, what do we have?
You got it. Christina and Erica simultaneously suggested Facebook.
Oh, thank you. Facebook is our next one. Julie, go ahead.
Back in my day, we didn't have Facebook. No, we were just always on the MySpace.
Oh, gosh. Sam, go ahead.
Back in my day, we didn't have Facebook. If you put a sum up, you were looking for a ride.
Krista.
Back in my day, we didn't have Facebook. We still had Zuckers, though.
All right, Amy Gray.
Back in my day, we didn't have Facebook, but I did have a book with a face on it.
Oh,
It was
that's
from
terrifying.
Necronomicon. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Jenny Wren.
Well, back in my day, we didn't have this Facebook. We had a string with a can, and you gave it to your friend, and you were linked in.
Thank you. Please award that 2 points because that was
Yes,
double.
I did. That was
Double.
great.
Marianne, can I get another suggestion, please?
Absolutely. Dick and Jane together have suggested Bluetooth.
Ooh, Bluetooth. Thanks, Dick and Jane. All right, Sam.
Back in my day, we didn't have Bluetooth, but if you did, you've been eating too many blueberries.
Great work. Krista.
Back in my day, we didn't have Bluetooth. We didn't have bunny teeth by the time we were 40.
Oh, boy. Jenny Wren.
Back in my day, we didn't have Bluetooth. We was city folks. We never got kicked in the mouth by the mule.
Krista.
Back in my day, we didn't have Bluetooth, and you were allowed to drink and drive.
Amy.
Back in my day, we didn't have Bluetooth. You see, through the ages, the teeth have changed colors. First it was red tooth, then it was orange tooth, then it was yellow tooth, then it was green tooth, now it's Bluetooth.
And that is time! The game of Back in My Day!
Wow.
All right, now we're going to let Ken tally up the score to see who won tonight's match.
Hey, I've got a spoiler for you. Portland wins.
Wait a minute.
Final
Got a
score
50-50
tonight.
chance.
Here we go. Final score tonight, 17-15 to 1. Heather's still got her 1 point. 17-15. Victors tonight in red, the Portland, Maine event.
Ah, we did it! Guys, we did it!
Make some noise at home. Show your appreciation for Dr. Dave Danger Rush. Julie Candy Nye. Sam Whitelegs Whittington. Julie White Walker. She's down. Captain of the blue team, it's Amy Zingray. Victorious red team captain, Krista Gimme Samonas. And your referee, who I will throw this back to at this time, Game Reaction Henson.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, fans, so much for joining us for our early match. We do, in fact, have another match happening tonight at 7 p.m. our time, also against Portland, Maine. They'll have a new captain. So I think there's still spots on the Zoom account to register for that. If not, go ahead and get the YouTube channel off of our Facebook and other places where we do things. We love you. Thank you for your support. Thanks for coming back. If you want to throw us some bucks, it goes to our players and keeping this theater dream alive. We love you.
Portland, Oregon needs to represent so that we can tie this up 1-1. Sounds like it's time for notes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a small Q&A since it was suggested by Marianne, our chat goddess. And I will host as a disembodied voice. So any players who want to be on.
Thanks, disembodied voice.
Yeah, you're welcome. Excellent. So, fans, if there's anybody who wants to chat with us, ask us anything, we've got a couple of minutes before we have to take a quick break between our matches. And Marianne, let us know if anything happens. Meantime, tell us what the weather's like in Portland, Maine.
Apparently there's a forecast for snow tomorrow. Am I seeing this right?
Yeah, that's Maine. That happens. It's 60 and then it snows. It could happen all the way up until May.
I'm really confused about this.
I do have a question from a fan for you. Erica wants to know how many online shows each of you has done. I think by city, perhaps.
Sure. Let's go with Portland, Oregon.
I've done 3 now.
I don't believe in counting.
There.
Oh, numbers are
I've done
confusing
2 both today.
I've done 1 online.
And 1 from Jenny Wren. So the most was probably 3. Unless Shane has more, but we don't know because she doesn't count. Yeah.
I think Shane has more.
Another question from Marianne.
Absolutely. What is the best thing you've been doing indoors?
This is a family show.
Yeah, we mind the brown bag follow. Cool. Raise your hand if you have an answer. Amy Gray.
I've been filming small videos with my puppet. She's a little yellow monster, and she's telling us the word of the week. And I publish one on Facebook once a week.
Excellent. What's your puppet's name?
Yeah.
Nice. Who else has something they want to share? Krista.
Last night I made a cake, and it turned out great. It's an orange and cardamom cake, and then I scattered some tarragon leaves on top. Cake is like, why not just make cake? We can do that. Why not? Cake is just like muffins, kind of. It's fine.
Thank you. Julie?
I have been, besides work, because I work from home, I've been knitting. So I have been enjoying the extra time to do a lot of knitting.
You have a knitting club.
I do. I'm part of a knitting guild and have a knitting podcast.
Knitting guild and a podcast.
Wow.
Wow. That's awesome. Anyone else? Or should we move on? Oh, there is a question I see. I'll take this one. Amy, what is the word of the week this week?
I just put it in the chat.
Oh. I'm going to read for those who have trouble reading. It's disappointment. Okay, interesting. Another question, Marianne.
All right, let's wrap up with this really fun question. What is your favorite type of cheese from Steven?
Impossible.
Let the bits begin.
Sam?
Swiss. Easy
Really?
Swiss. Yeah.
Excellent.
Love Swiss.
Shane?
I'm gonna say goat brie.
Cool. Jenny Wren?
Mine would be a goat brie Jarlsberg-ish.
Nice. Dr. Dave?
Gotta go with the classic sharp cheddar.
Good.
Excellent. Krista? Julie?
I would say all cheese. All.
Old?
But all.
All cheese.
A-L-L. All type.
Oh.
I
All
think that's
cheese.
the right answer because I can name like 6 cheeses right now that I'm like really passionate about.
Cool.
By
And I would
brand.
like to represent one of our other players who posted on Facebook today that she is personally keeping the brie cheese industry in money during this time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is excellent.
Like a good like pungent brie or a camembert.
Yeah, baby.
And with that, I think we will probably sign off. Marianne, if you'd put up these slides so people can share largesse with us, either over Venmo or PayPal, we would so appreciate it. It's really, really helping because, you know, things like rent don't stop during this time. That would be awesome. We do have spaces available on Zoom at our 7 p.m. show, and we hope to see some of you there. Enjoy this last song. We'll give you about 3 or 4 minutes before we cancel out.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. That was
Thanks,
really
guys.
good.
Bye-bye.
If you're traveling vehicularly, often it is perpendicularly. It's a no-brainer making turns on a grid. Now look at what the city planners done did. They've installed an alternate intersection that seems to go off in random directions. Yield at the sign, take a breath, it's okay. Cars already circling should have the right of way. Now, don't freak out, it's a roundabout. No need to speed and no need to shout. You may be full of doubt, just go in and out. It's a roundabout, it's just a roundabout. Traffic signals, roundabouts, and no turnies are designed to reduce the traffic speeds. Conceived in 1900 as a junction more efficient. Don't act like a clever when you're faced with something different. There were some problems until the 60s when the offside priority rule fixed these. It says don't stop, but yield it first, unless you're driving through Portland's Laurelhurst. Now, don't freak out, it's a roundabout. No need to speed and no need to shout. You may be full of doubt, just go in and out. It's a roundabout, it's just a roundabout. Don't speed up, but maybe slow down. Don't stop or yield once you're going around. Do not pass and don't signal your turn. I know it's a lot, but I think we can learn. Now,